Hey everyone, welcome to another June workout. This is Elastigirl. We're going to start Elastigirl with the Turkish get up, and you may have looked at the app and been like, only 3 reps per side. I don't know why. And you can see as Panda does it that 1 rep of the Turkish get up on one side takes a pretty long time. So she's clocking in at around, 25 seconds per rep here. So one of the things that's important to notice is that when you start in that position on your back, you are going to have one arm up, and that's the arm that you're going to be holding the weight with. If you're holding a weight, Panda's doing hers body weight, and that same knee is going to be up and bent. And what you're going to do is press into that foot into the ground, and that's going to be what helps you get up into position. And then you're kind of flip into a side plank position, tuck your foot underneath, and then go up to the top. So that's the 3 on one side. And now she's going to switch sides, and you'll see she's getting in the same position, opposite arm up, opposite foot bent. And here she goes standing to top, and then she's going to reverse it into a reverse lunge down on her back. So pop up, side lunge, up to standing, and then back down. This is a pretty difficult movement, so go slow to begin with and start with light to no weight until you feel really comfortable with each individual part. You're going to follow that up with an inverted row. Here we have a little cameo from Gabby Smash, who's in the Cephalopod squad. She's obviously doing it in a gym. You can also do it with a towel over a closed door and hold on to either end of the towel or sheet. So what we're doing here is just rowing our body up towards this bar or towards the sheet or whatever. You'll notice her body is staying in that nice flat plank shape, and she's drawing her hands down towards her hips. We're going to follow that with push-ups. So here's Panda again. She's doing incline push-ups because this is a really challenging incline for her to make sure that she's using the right muscles. You're going to choose an incline that is challenging for the reps given, but not impossible. And for some of you, that may be hands on the floor. We're going to follow that up with a body pull. So really what this is an at-home way to mimic pull-ups. So Panda's laying on a towel on a slick floor. She has hardwood floors here. She has her hands up above her head and slightly wide, like you would if you were doing a pull-up. And then she's pulling her body up towards her hands, sliding along on that towel. So you can tell she's having a hard time. It's not an easy exercise, but it's a good way to do that pull-up motion at home and really target in on those lats. We're going to end this workout with a side plank. So here we have Panda doing a side plank. So you can see that she has her feet stacked. It's also okay if you have 1 foot in front and 1 foot behind, which gives you a little bit of a wider base. She's doing a really good job keeping her hips up here and making sure that her top hip isn't opening up and like leaning her backwards or leaning her forward. So her hips are staying nice and stacked. She's going to switch sides here. You'll notice before she goes up that she's really careful to make sure that her elbow is directly underneath her shoulder so that she is engaging the lat under her armpit there. That's what we want to see. And she's adjusting her hips a little bit, but this side also looks good. She's also working really hard to keep her head in line with her spine instead of like letting her head droop down or her chin tuck forward, which is also important. So she's doing a really great job here. This is the last exercise here. So when you're done with this one, you're going to head back to the first exercise, which is a Turkish get up, until you've done the circuit 5 times total. Have a good workout.